friend of mine was moving and looking for a new neighborhood, and he was asking all the right questions. He was asking where are the great schools, where there are great parks for my kids, or where there are great restaurants that my wife and I could go to. All the right questions. But wouldn't it be funny if he asked a different set of questions, like where are the neighborhoods in disrepair that I could move into and volunteer there to make it better? Where are the dirty parks so I can mobilize my neighbors and participate in some cleanup effort? Or where are the crappy schools that I can move next to so I can encourage the teachers there? But, I mean, those questions aren't really typically asked. In fact, those questions sound silly. It's really much easier to go for the neighborhoods with the great neighborhood amenities. But the challenge with that kind of migration is that the underserved neighborhoods are neglected. Positive change doesn't really come about until outside forces come in. You know, sometimes city government comes in and enforces their agenda, or maybe real estate developers build housing units that aren't really priced for the local residents, or maybe just more affluent neighborhoods move in and prices go up. I mean, those aren't bad per se, but what often happens with outside forces coming in is that the local residents get pushed out. They can get displaced, and many times the hopes of those families are dashed. But what if, I mean, how about this? What if the forces of neighborhood change come from within the neighborhood? What if instead of outside influence, inside forces or the local residents brought about that change? I mean, wow. I'm actually encouraged that seeds of that type of change are blooming in the Elmhurst and Corona area. And I'm psyched, and I think it's awesome that New Life plays a part in that change that's coming from the inside out. For us, we call it reinvestment. And it really started with volunteers becoming leaders. They were reinvesting. They became leaders of community programs. Then we went outside our building. Health fairs were started in local parks. Then a small project, a backyard garden, was transformed. And then now a dump site of an abandoned lot is being made into a community garden. And then soon we're going to be transforming this wall with a bunch of graffiti on it into a community mural. And what's cool about this whole thing is that neighbors are coming out. And when others partner with us, they help us, local residents, as we reinvest. It's change from the inside out. You see, if that changes from the inside out, local residents don't get displaced. I mean, we're going to be filled with community pride as we reinvest, and then there's this momentum that begins to affect schools and parks and streets and businesses. I mean, reinvestment leads to just great community transformation.